Hi everyone, I hope you're well and you are ready for another week of home learning. This week in maths, we're going to be looking at money, which is something that you might have done at home, but we definitely haven't done at school yet. So I hope you're ready to help me. Uh, and I've just noticed it looks like I've got a little tuft of hair over here, but it's not. It's some coat hooks. Anyway, let's get started, shall we? So, I've got some coins here, and I know nowadays that lots of us don't really use money when we go shopping, but hopefully you've been able to find some around the house, maybe in mummy and daddy's purse or wallet, maybe in a pocket somewhere, or a piggy bank, or like I found these in my house in a special drawer where everything goes if we're not sure where it lives. So these coins are a little bit similar and a little bit different. And I've got some here that are the same, but they look a little bit different. So we've got like these little coppery ones over here, and this one, and I've got this little copper one here as well. And they're actually the same, although they look a bit different. So this one is an old 1p, and it's very helpful because it actually has the number 1 on it, as you can see there, number 1. The newer ones look a little bit different, but they've still got the head on it, and they're still little and they're still copper, but they don't actually have the number 1 on them. They actually have the word. So they have a word there that says, there it is, might not be able to see it very clearly, but it says 1 on it, so that's a 1p. And then we've got this next one, which is a little bit bigger, but it's still copper, and this one is actually a 2p. So you can see these are both the same size. They're both made of copper, so they're both 2p's. This is an old one that has a number 2 on it, and it says 2 pence. And this is the new one, which unfortunately doesn't have the number on it, but still has that word 2. A T, a W and an O. 2. 2p. Okay? And then we have these little silver ones, which are worth a little bit more because silver's worth a bit more than copper. And this, as you can see a bit clearer, is a 5. Okay, so this is 5p. So we have 1p, 2p, and 5p. And again, the new ones, again, not to disappoint, they don't have the number 5 on them, but they just have that word there, 5, and F-I-V-E, F-I-V, 5. Okay, and the last one we're going to look at today is a slightly bigger round silver coin. So all the coins we're looking at today are round. And this one, if I turn it round, you can see is a number 10. That's a 10 pence. And then this one, again, is still round, still the same size, still silver, so it's the same. And this one, we can actually sound it out. It says T-E-N, 10. So we have our 1p, 2p, 5p and 10p. Now, when you touch these coins, they may be a little bit dirty. So parents, if you want to clean them, then what I did is I put them in a mug of vinegar. If you have a like Sainsbury's own brand ketchup, they tend to be quite vinegary as well. So I put them in the mug, gave them a little swill and left it for about 10 minutes. And I washed it off in the sink and now they're nice and clean and shiny. Okay, so I'm going to show you what we're going to do to sort these today. Okay. So what I've done here is I've hidden some coins in some flour here because we're going to be archaeologists and we're going to do a little bit of digging and hunting for our money, or a bit like pirates going for a treasure hunt. Arr! So I've used flour here in a bowl, and I've used a spoon for my digging, and I've got a sieve to help me get it out, and I've got another bowl to sieve it into. Okay, so it doesn't go. And I've also, just to try and keep it reasonably clean, I've got a chopping block there. You might want to use a plate or a tray, anything to try and keep it relatively clean. If you want to use sand, you could do that, or if you've got any Play-Doh, maybe you could hide it in Play-Doh. Or if you're feeling brave, you could hide it in some mud and go out in the garden. Okay. But we want to try and find these coins. So I'm going to go for my first dig. Right, so my first dig, here we go, ready? So nice big dig. And I'm going to put it in. There we go, and give it a nice shake. There we go. Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake. Ah, and the flour's going. The flour's sitting through the holes. And there, I've got my money, I've got my treasure. So I can see there that I've got a small, round silver coin. And it's one of the new ones. So it doesn't have a number on it, unfortunately. But that one was a 5. Well done, that was a 5p, that one. So I'm going to put that down there because we're going to sort them in a minute. Ah, and I've got an old one here. It's still silver and it's round, but it's a bit bigger, and it's got what number on it? That's right, it's got a number 10 on it. So I can put my 10 there. And then I've got a copper one this time. So I know it's not 5 and I know it's not 10. So it's got to be 1 or 2. And that one is an old one. So it's got the number on it and it's a 2. Yep, we can see it there. Around and back on the railroad track. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Ah. Now we're back to the silver ones now. So a round silver one. It's got to be a 5 or a 10. And I can see it's a new one, so it doesn't have a number. But I can see on there, might not be very clear for you, but I can see 10. And if I want to sort it, I can see down here, it's too big to be a 5. So it must be a 10. Excellent. Right, let's go again. Let's have another dig. Dig, dig, dig. There we go. In we go. And give it a big shake. Oh, there we go. Never mind. It did go everywhere. But never mind. Shake, 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 shake. Get rid of all that flour. Try and make the coins nice and clean. Aha. Right, I don't think we've had that one yet. It's a small, and it's copper. A small copper coin. So it's got to be a 1 or a 2. And there's a number 2. Now it's smaller than that, which means it can't be a number 2. It must be a number... Tell your partner. That's right, it must be a number 1. Ah, but I do have... Oh, another one. Another copper. And it's round. So it's got to be one of these. It's got to be a 1 or a 2. It's too big to be a number 1. Now they're the same. And let's have a look. 2 and 2. So it's got to be a 2p. Now I've got 2 more coins in here. Let's have a look. It's not copper, so it can't be a 1 or a 2. It's got to be a 5 or a 10 because it's silver and round. And let's have a look. It's too big to be a 5, which means it must be a 10. And then last one again. Okay, silver. It's round, so it's got to be a 5 or a 10. Too big to be a 5, so it must be... Yes, that's right, it's got to be a 10. Well done. So, what I want you to do is once you've dug all your coins, I want you to try and sort them into piles like I've done here. So our 1p, our 2p, our 5p, and our... That's right, our 10p. Okay? Good luck, and I will look forward to seeing some more money of you tomorrow. Bye-bye.